It's official. Chelsea have submitted. They have submitted the £130 million bid for Erling Haaland from Borussia Dortmund. Is it finally going to happen? Is Erling Haaland heading to Stamford Bridge? What is the latest news? We'll be breaking it down exclusively, step by step by step. Today, this whole video is dedicated to Erling Haaland. We'll be delving into all the news written by CFC News page, exclusive writer. He's got his own sources and connections. He made a massive exclusive Erling Haaland update, massive, so much detail and precision. We'll be delving into all of it, giving you guys all the exclusive detail. But before I do get into all of it, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into this news daily and starting off with this massive Erling Haaland update. Now, initially, Chelsea, according to, this is all written by CFC News page. Now, who is CFC News page? He's a massive Instagram, Chelsea Instagram account, nearly 200,000 followers. Now, before the summer transfer window, he was consistently releasing early lineup news for Chelsea games. He was getting them right, spot on, guaranteed every single time. So he has got his reliability, he has got his sources and credibility within Chelsea. So of course, that does provide evidence for the fact that he does have sources and connections with Chelsea. He's just not some random ITK, because, you know, he's already proven and provided evidence to us that he does know someone on the inside. So again, he's teamed up with Simon Phillips and Dan McCarthy. They write news articles, exclusive news, transfer articles weekly. So again, you know, they're quite reliable. And essentially, I would say that he is tier one when it does come to Chelsea news. Now, the first bullet point he mentioned was Chelsea have lined up £130 million bid for Erling Haaland on the 17th of July. So as I record this video, it is the 25th of July. So as I said, it's this was nearly 10 days ago. It's been over a week now. So the fact that Chelsea have already lined this up means that the bid has already been submitted, in my personal opinion. Now, Janaga Fruithoff, last week I made a video on Erling Haaland, giving you guys an exclusive update. And Janaga Fruithoff at the time said that Chelsea were lining up a bid. He didn't know the exact values and numbers, but it does match up. There is some correlation there. Now, as I said, on the 17th of July, Chelsea lined up a £130 million bid for Erling, brought Haaland to test the waters. Now, this bid has been submitted just to test the waters. So essentially what that means is Chelsea don't expect Dortmund to accept this bid whatsoever. This is just to test the waters, just to kind of get the feels. You know, what are you saying? This is typical business negotiation. This is what happens in the business world, in the negotiating world, when it comes to selling, etc. You want to test the waters just to see how far they'd go, you know, because Dortmund have been on this stance, this reluctant stance of, we're not selling Haaland at any cost. We've already let Sancho go. We're not selling Haaland. However, Chelsea are just testing the waters just to see, are they really serious on their stance? Simple as that. And as I said, it's just test the waters of Borussia Dortmund. And this offer will be submitted imminently, essentially meaning as soon as possible. However, it is said that the offer would be kept in secret until Borussia Dortmund finish the transfer of Haaland, so that PSV don't take advantage of the bid. Now, if you guys don't know, it's been confirmed Dortmund have signed Haaland from PSV, from the Dutch league. Again, a top player. He is actually a striker by natural position. Again, he plays striker position for PSV. He's just signed for Borussia Dortmund for £30 million. And there are rumours now that Dortmund are targeting a potential centre-back. So listen, all I'm going to say is, Dortmund, where are you getting this money from? Yeah, where are you getting this money from? You know, you're signing a striker. Well, you think if Haaland stays, Haaland is, you know, sitting bench. You know, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Yeah, they've signed Haaland for £30 million. Who, by the way, top player, has a huge potential in future. Dortmund, again, as I keep stressing, that's their business model. They bring in these young talent, they develop them, they grow them, they nurture them, and then they sell them for a significant profit and revenue, etc. Now, as I said, you're targeting a centre-back. Where are you getting this cash from? Where are you getting this cash from? So, as I said, things are pointing in the right direction in regards to Haaland. Now, the team Haaland, as Janaga Fruithoff says, are tempted by Chelsea's offer. They see Chelsea as a significant step in improving Haaland's game. With the chances Tuchel's team create game after game, they are also excited about the financial package to Chelsea's offer. Now, again, this is massive, because the one thing I was concerned about with the Haaland links initially was, I always had this conception, this worry at the back of my mind was, is Haaland using Chelsea as a stepping stone? Because if that's the case, I would be concerned with signing Haaland, because I wouldn't like his intentions. I want players to play for Chelsea I want players to come to Chelsea and believe, right, I want to be here for the rest of my career because Chelsea is a top elite European club. They're winning the major honours, your Champions League, your Premier League. They're competing on the highest stage on a consistent basis. I want players to come to Chelsea that they dream about Chelsea because Chelsea are in the upper echelons. Yes, we're not as big as Real Madrid, Barcelona, but in terms of squad quality, in terms of finance and resources, we can compete with them on any sort of front, on any sort of level. So for me, that's the intention. However, by hearing this, it does give me some optimism. It does give me some hope. Could Haaland be here the next decade? That is the main question. The fact that his representatives, meaning his agent, Mino, his father, Alfie Haaland, in terms of his agents, his whole reps, his representatives, the whole team that back and support him, that they're actually happy with Chelsea, and the fact that they believe that Chelsea are a significant step. It's not just a step here, it's a significant step. And the fact they've gone into detail in terms of tactics, in terms of what Thomas Tuchel will do for Erling Haaland in the system, in terms of how he create chances, in terms of how he'll finish chances, the position he's going to play in, where he's going to operate, the formation. These things are key. And the fact that they're looking at these sort of things in terms of tactical analysis rather than the financial side of things means that they do care about Haaland's career path. They're picking the right club in terms of, is this the right club for Haaland? And this gives us some optimism. They're actually delving into all this, and they know that Chelsea is the perfect club for Erling Haaland to help us win all the major trophies and the silverware. And of course, aside from the tactical side of things, you do have to get excited in terms of the financial package. They are excited about the financial package that Chelsea have officially offered. Haaland at the moment gets £100,000 a week at Borussia Dortmund. However, he could earn up to £300,000 a week at Chelsea, tripling his current wages, while Alfie and Raul gets €40 million, which will be settled by the personal checks by Roman Abramovich. This will be counted outside of Chelsea's transfer budget. Now, a lot of people are quite concerned with this, and they're stating that that 40 million might be within our transfer budget. One thing I will say is don't worry about that. That is not being accounted for. Roman is privately going to be paying Raul and Alfie Haaland out of his own pocket, essentially. It's not going to be out of the club's revenue or the club's pocket. And again, that saves the club a lot of money. €40 million in terms of commission is a significant astronomical amount. However, you need to remember that, he is a super agent. He's one of the best agents in the world. And if you want to get one of the best players in world football, generational talent like Erling Haaland, you're going to have to pay the big bucks. You're going to have to pay up. It's as simple as that. So again, the fact that Roman is doing this privately to pay the significant amounts, to pay the checks to Raul and his father Alfie Haaland, it does free up a lot of finances for Chelsea elsewhere to go and sign. So again, that is amazing news. This will be counted for outside of Chelsea's budget, and the personal checks will be covered by Roman. So again, it just emphasises and highlights how much of a magnificent owner Roman is, and how grateful and privileged the Chelsea fans are of him. And as I said, everything is pointing in the right direction. Now, am I sitting here and saying it's going to be done? Of course not. There's no guarantee of that. However, there is room for optimism, and we can get excited about this deal. Now, moving on. If the bid does get rejected, that £130 million by Borussia Dortmund, then CS News page has confirmed that Chelsea will go in with another bid, which will be £130 million plus £20 million add-ons bonuses. These bonuses include £5 million for winning the Premier League, £5 million for winning the Champions League, £5 million for a fixed number of appearances at Chelsea, and finally £5 million for a fixed number of goals scored at Chelsea. So that second bid, the whole financial package, will value at £115, which is essentially Dortmund's asking price. But what Chelsea have done here is they've broken that whole financial package down. It's not just straight 150 in cash. It's going to be 130. Of course, there'll be initial upfront costs, hypothetically, of 70-80 million pounds, and then the rest will be guaranteed add-ons. So they'll get their guaranteed 130, and then the remaining 20 will be if Haaland, as I said, gets that number of appearances, gets the number of goals, wins us the Premier League, Champions League, etc. So it does make a lot of financial sense for both parties. Dortmund still get their valued package of 150, and Chelsea able to break it down so it's more financially realistic for them. And also it means that if we do end up paying the full 150, it means that Haaland would have been a success at Chelsea. Because if we win the Premier League, Champions League, and he scores a certain amount of goals, then Haaland would have been a success. So of course, at the end of the day, it does make a lot of sense, and it's quite clever from that point of view. And lastly, the feeling inside Chelsea is that they are confident that they will be landing Erling Haaland this summer. Again, for me personally, It's amazing news. You know, it was broken this morning, early this morning as I woke up. Huge breaking news. Official, Chelsea are about to submit. They're imminently going to be submitting their first bid of £130 million, which will be followed by another bid if it does get rejected, of course. And all the details have been there, essentially broken it down step by step for you guys. As I said, it's time to be excited. Is Haaland heading to Stamford Bridge? That is the main question. Me, I think so. So I'm going to be excited. Of course, it's not done. Anything's possible. But this is amazing news. But that is me wrapping up the news daily. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.